This is why I gave up on having kids. I won't risk it. I always wanted kids. When I got married, my husband and I agreed to start trying. I was thrilled when I found out I was pregnant, but his reaction? Cold, indifferent, almost annoyed. At first, I tried to brush it off. Maybe he just needed time to adjust. But as my pregnancy progressed, his attitude only got worse. He complained about everything: how I couldn't handle raw meat, how I needed help with the litter boxes, how my morning sickness was inconvenient. It was like my pregnancy was an inconvenience to him. Then, I had a miscarriage. And if I thought he had been distant before, this was something else entirely. I told him I needed to go to the hospital, and he made me wait for hours before finally taking me. When we got there, he barely spoke to me. He just sat there, watching YouTube videos on his phone. The only thing he said? That I was making him miss a party with his friends. That moment changed everything. Our marriage had already been cracking, but this was the final straw. We divorced a few months later, but it wasn't just my marriage that ended. It was my entire perspective on having kids. I had always imagined motherhood as something beautiful, something fulfilling. But what if I ended up tied to someone like him? I had seen so many women stuck with men who changed completely after having children, and I refused to take that risk. Now, I have nieces and nephews that I adore, and honestly, I don't feel like I'm missing out. If I ever meet someone who truly wants kids and proves to be a loving, supportive partner, I might reconsider. But if not, I'm perfectly happy with my fur babies. Some people say motherhood is the ultimate dream, but for me, peace, happiness, and the right partner matter more.